Om, Om, Om. ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तशरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् समचरणसरोजं सान्द्रनीलाम्बुदाभं जघननिहितपाणिं मण्डनं मण्डनानां तरुणतुलसीमालां कन्धरं कञ्जनेत्रं सदयदवळहासं विठ्ठलं चिन्तयामि विठ्ठलं चिन्तयामि 591. Supposing a woman goes from her maternal home to her husband's home. While going, she takes the help of an attendant as escort. But when she reaches the destination and meets her husband, she forgets the escort. 592. Supposing, sorry.
We finished on that, right?
600
695?
something, I think.
Oh,
600 something.
696 we have to do.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
So
That's what I was
591 to 695 we finished in the last Thursday class, and today we have to. That's why I said we have to
Yeah,
complete.
I was wondering if I read this earlier. Sorry for it.
696. No problem.
696. His wife calls him her husband. His son calls him his father. And the disciple says, "This is my Guru." But he is living among them, being different from all the relationships. 697. For example, fire is produced from wood. It burns on the support of woods, but if one tries to control it by woods, it is not possible. Here the wood is the body and fire is the liberated man. It burns on the support of woods, but if one tries to control it by woods, it is not possible. 698. A light is kindled by blowing. It shines because of the wind. But if it is to remain still, it should not be free from breeze. It should be free from breeze. 699. Similarly, releasing actions are born out of karma. The achievement of Parabrahma is possible by the help of karma. But the great yogis live in a state of actionless, though they are in a way busy doing all activities. 700. Such a person may be a family man, or he may dance and sing, or may remain quiet in a lonely place. You cannot say that there is any change in his natural calm and quiet stillness. 701. A king may sit on a throne, or he may play in a garden, or go for hunting in a forest. His authority as the king is not disturbed. 702. Even if the king goes to the forest, all the means of enjoyment follow him there, and not even a fool will say that the power of the king is no more in the forest. 703. Similarly, though the yogis reach the self-realization, we see them busy in many activities, but their state of mind being Atman is not at all affected. 704. Thus, only half-wise people experience going into trance and coming out of it. Those who are fully developed men of wisdom are not having such changes. 705. For those who are perfected in the yoga, there is nothing else than the Atman, and therefore going to the trance and coming out of it are not evident in their life. 706. The Lord Sri Krishna made Arjuna capable of his real trance, but he yoked him to the fierce war. Fierce war. Arjuna was not made still and stiff in his body. 707. So, when the yogi enters and enjoys the bliss of Atman, this dual action described above is swallowed up, and then only the real trance takes place. 708. I have so far described for you how the how the body of a man who is liberated functions till the consum- consummation of the karma allotted to that body is not accomplished. However, he is not troubled by the ego and the sense of possession of many objects. 709. Just as the man who is awakened does not identify himself with all the experiences in his dream, so the man who has attained his real trance does not take upon himself actions taking place in his body. 710. This is the highest state of being in the absolute Brahman. I have given to you in the various explanations the secret knowledge. 711. Sanaka and others had asked me, Who are you? In order to educate them and strengthen their faith, I told them what is my real nature as Atman.
मयैतदुक्तं वो विप्राः गुह्यं यत् साङ्ख्ययोगयोः जानीतमागतं यज्ञं युष्मद्धर्मविवक्षया.
Meaning of the verse, this is the secret of Sankhya and Yoga, which has been explained by me to you. O Brahmana sages, know me to be Yajna. Lord Vishnu himself arrived here with intention to expound to you the secret of Dharma as desired by you. 712. I have given you the highest and the most secret storehouse of knowledge of Upanishads and the hidden truths of the path of yoga. 713. For this knowledge, the aspirants undergo lot of troubles, and yogis go to the caves and follow various difficult yogic mudras and postures, etc. 714. I have properly taught you the self-knowledge to attain which all the means advised by the Vedas and the sciences have become unable. 715. You may not know who I am. So I tell you that I am the God Vishnu who arrives at the oblations offered who receives at the oblations offered in the sacrificial fire yajna. 716. Why have I come here? I have come here to answer to your question which you had asked your father Brahmadeva, which is about the knowledge of Brahman. 717. In this, I have also indicated that I can be reached even by not neglecting the duties of Varna and Ashrama. 718. To give up the position of a Brahmin or to accept the sannyasa are actions related to physical body. While in this advice of self-knowledge, the physical body is an illusion. 719. The Sanaka and others accepted my advice, and though they did not give up their status as Brahmins, they received the self-knowledge, which is the secret. 720. Narada also maintains his status as Brahman by this advice and is always singing and dancing in the blissful ecstasy of knowledge of Brahman. 721. So please understand that I have revealed my real spiritual glory and my nature in order to let them know my own greatness.
संयोगस्य साङ्ख्यस्य सत्यस्यर्थस्य तेजसः परायणं द्विजश्रेष्ठाः श्रियः कीर्तेर्दमस्य च.
Meaning of the verse, I am the supreme goal of yoga and Sankhya, virtue both in the ideal and practical form, glory and prosperity, celebrity and self-control. O great Brahmanas. 722. Please understand that the Sankhya philosophy, which is knowledge at its best, the eightfold yoga and the truth in its purity are all my own expressions. 723. You see, there is also that truth by following which the saints lead their pious life, and there is also kind and soft speech. Both these are not separate from me. 724. I have added luster to the brilliance, and I have added glory to the goddess Lakshmi. 725. The saintly persons take extreme care to maintain their fame. That fame is secured by them through the singing of my praise. Unless I am the object of that praise, Unless I am the subject of that praise, nobody will respect the saints or give credence to their name and fame. 726. Self control is possible even for those who never do it, only through my power. So I teach self control to all. 727. So I am the meditation and I am the object of meditation. I am the goal and the means to reach the goal. I am their source, and without me, their function is not possible. 728. You are great among Brahmanas and worthy of respect for me also. It is therefore that I have revealed to you the real self-knowledge clearly.
मां भजन्ति गुणाः सर्वे निर्गुणं निरपेक्षकं सुहृदं प्रियमात्मानं साम्यासङ्गादयो गुणाः.
Meaning of the verse: all virtues like even-mindedness and non-attachment, which are beyond the scope of three gunas, find shelter in me, beyond and free from desire, as I am, the beloved friend and the very self of all. 729. Actually, I am without desire and without the modifications of gunas. But even though I am like this, people worship me by imagining me according to their gunas as friend, beloved, and Atman. 730. They attribute to me even-mindedness and unattachment, which are qualities beyond gunas, by their ardent devotion. 731. You see, has darkness with all its army ever confronted the sun in order to fight? Even then, because there is darkness, people praise the sun as a destroyer of darkness, for which credit should be given to the darkness itself. 732. Similarly, has anybody taken in hand some portion of the sky and forcibly put it into a pot? But really, the sky is called Ghata, Ghatakash.
घटाकाश.
Ghatakash. Ghatakash. Because of that pot, which is cooked up nomenclature. 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 733. The moon is always in the sky. It does not fall in the water in a pot, but the pot is responsible for the moon being called Ghatachandra, moon in the pot, which is a misnomer and stupid person accept that term. 734. Similarly, I am without any qualities, but people conceive qualities like a friend, Atman, unattached, etc., and worship me in that manner. 735. Though I am not touch any qualities, though I do not touch any qualities or gunas, they call me Leeladhari, the bearer of body playfully. Thus, you will find that gunas are functioning mutually within themselves, and I am in vain called to be limited by them. 736. I am neither receiver nor giver. I am neither doer nor do. Neither do I cause anything to be done, which is my real nature. Any other state is within the scope of gunas. 737. Eknath says, now the Lord Sri Krishna is coming to the end of the description of extremely strange nature of dhyana and vijnana, self-knowledge and worldly knowledge.
इति मे छिन्न सन्देहाः मुनयः सनकादयः सभाजयित्वा परया भक्त्या गृणत संस्तवैः.
Meaning of the verse: having worshipped me with devotion, the sages Sanaka and the three brothers who had their doubts about how mind can be free of objects, thus being resolved by me, celebrated me through the songs of praise. 738. The sages Sanaka etc. were already having self-knowledge and very alert. They were the greatest among the seekers of liberation. But they had this doubt which I removed. 739. They were always alert, pure, having love for my worship, eternally in the state of meditation, being in unity with me, and were never apathetic to listen to the advice. 740. As soon as they listened to my teaching, they embraced my inner being and were united with me. Blessed are those sons of Brahma. 741. By my advice, they dissolve the trinity of the observer, the absorbing and the object of observation. Thus, they were wholly of the nature of Brahman. 742. Being extremely happy, they praised me in prose and poetry and began to offer puja to me.
हम पूजितः सम्यक् संस्तुतः परमर्षिभिः प्रत्ययाय स्वकं धाम पश्यतः परमेष्टिनः.
Meaning of the verse: honored with due ceremony and glorified by the great sages, I flew back to my divine abode while Brahma was looking on. 743. The Lord Sri Krishna said, though for them the different positions of the worshipper and the God which is worshipped were of no value, they worshipped their Guru, and doing away with the illusion of duality, they started to worship me with great faith. 744. Oh Uddhava, please remember that though the disciples experiences the reality of Brahman, he has to worship his Guru. Sadguru is a real Sadguru is really the absolute Brahman. This fact was accepted by Sanaka and others also. 745. How can I describe in so many words the greatness of the worthy feet of that Guru by whose single word of advice everything becomes Brahman? 746. Only he who really understands the absolute wholeness of Brahman can understand the great worth of the Sadguru. Describing it verbally amounts merely to a logical argument. 747. All the sages, including Sanaka, made their offerings to me, repeatedly praised me, and bowed again and again at my feet. 748. All were observed in my devotion, and though I have no desires, I was pleased by their prayers, etc. 749. Then those Brahmins walked around me with respect and offered their respects to me by salutations. They were completely happy by the deep meaning contained in my teaching. 750. While Brahma was looking on and Sanaka and others were standing with humble respect, I came back to my abode. 751. Oh Uddhava, this is the story. Sanaka and others became my disciples in this way. I have told you all this in brief. 752. Sanaka and others are the greatest yogis, the greatest devotees, and the greatest men of knowledge. And over and above these qualities, they are my best disciples. 753. Eknath says, the Lord Sri Krishna thus told Uddhava the ancient teaching, which was famous by the name Hansagita Nirupana. 754. While conducting his daily life according to the duties of men who follow Bhagavata Dharma, Eknath was reading the 11th skanda when he chanced to see this ancient story. 755. These are the gems of knowledge spoken by Hansa and were ornaments to Sanaka and others, which were repeated to Uddhava by Sri Krishna. My Guru Janardana found some gems remaining in the Satyaloka and he gave them to me. 756. Perhaps you may say that I am telling a lie. The story of Sanaka and other sages and Uddhava is ancient, so this is a useless chattering. 757. But there is another example. In the Kriti age, the god has killed Shankasur, the demon in the ocean, but the man who is lucky may still find a conch with its opening on the right side. 758. Ramachandra had performed a big yajna in Ayodhya, and even now some articles used in that yajna are traced by some people there. 759. Similarly, I was lucky due to the grace of my Guru Janardana to get some gems of knowledge remaining from the dialogue of Sanaka and the Lord while looking at the meaning of the 11th book of Bhagavata. 760. Further, it can be argued that in all the dimensions, only absolute Brahman is pervading without a second. This is the main theme of 11th book, Skanda. Therefore, I also got the remaining gems of knowledge given to the Sanaka and other sages and Uddhava. 761. If there is no permission to go near the Vishnupada, efficacy of the feet of Lord Vishnu at Gaya, even a rich man cannot go there. But a small housefly can at its feet will sit there at ease and nobody bothers to drive it away. 762. Similarly, I could get to the roots of that knowledge which cannot be reached by great seekers, even by deep thought and discussion on the teachings of many sciences. This was possible for me through the 11th book only. 763. The names Hansa, Krishna, and Janardana may be different, but they are one. That is my Guru who used this knowledge and revealed the ancient hidden treasure. 764. Now, Eknath as observer and Guru as demonstrator, this is knowledge, and that other thing is a capacity to teach, do not remain separate things, because he alone is the both the observer and the one who makes one observe. 765. When the mirror is in front of the face, its reflection appears in the mirror, and when the mirror is taken away, the reflection of the face disappears. But the original face, which has no thing as appearance or disappearance, it is there at it is. 766. If the reflection disappears and the observer cannot see it, But he does not become sorry, saying, "Oh, my face is gone," because he definitely knows that his face is in its place. 767. Similarly, the absolute Brahman is not a thing that can be taken away by ignorance and brought again by knowledge. Brought about again by knowledge. The absolute Brahman is eternally present as it is. 768. Similarly, the observer and the demonstrator, both functions were gone, and Swami Janardana showed me as me originally existing. 769. Just as the sun is visible by his own light only, so I am looking at me by my own light. 770. So when this is the position, there is any new knowledge and old knowledge? If you purchase gold and store it for many years, can the old become stale and rotten? 771. Or when a sun who has risen today is the same sun which has arisen yesterday, is that sun stale? Is today's sun stale? Or is today's fire sacred? And if it is burning from yesterday also, is that fire impure? 772. So, in a similar manner, if the knowledge of Sanaka, etc., is being brought into Marathi, it may be foolish if anybody blames that translator. He himself will be liable to criticism. 773. Just as the gold does not lose its value, even if a dog is made of gold, similarly, the knowledge and the valuable thoughts of those sages do not lose their value if they are conveyed in Marathi. 774. Supposing a bitter gourd is made from jaggery, the shape will be of that fruit, but its taste will be sweet. Similarly, if the knowledge contained in the Hansa Gita, the Song of Swan, is told in Marathi, its nature is not spoiled. 775. The value of gold in a crown does not change, though a toy dog is prepared from the gold, and the purchaser will see it as gold only. 776. So, I wish to say here that only those who are having self realization will give proper respect to the book, and those who have no such experience will not give that much respect to it and will not accept it with sincere devotion. 777. But for us, both the persons who praise this book and those who criticize this book are equally respectable, just as if they are Brahman. This is the self knowledge which Janardana has so gracefully given us. 778. Eknath lost his identity just as a doll of salt loses its separate existence when it merges into the sea. 779. Who is there to state that Eka and Janardana became united? The capacity of the eye to see is known to the eye only. Others cannot teach him how to see. 780. When the eyes look into the mirror, the eyes can look at the eyes in the reflection. This knowledge should be appreciated like that. One who has vision may only see. 791. Eknath dropped his separate existence as such and surrendered himself to Janardana, and, and only therefore this commentary on the Song of Swan has been successfully accomplished. Here ends the Marathi commentary by Saint Eknath on the 13th chapter of 11th skanda of Bhagavata Mahapurana,
Thank you,
dedicated to
Nikhila ji.
Varsha.
Such brilliant reading. Amazing. Wow.
So,
Share
so
your thoughts,
beautiful.
Nikhila ji.
I like the importance of Guru they emphasized, and have few movies which I marked. 705, I didn't understand the meaning, Varshaj. I
For
read it
those who are
again.
perfected in the yoga, there is nothing else than the Atman. And therefore, going into the trance and coming out of it are not evident in their life. Yoga means in who is united with the Lord. So, one who sees the truth means for a jnani, going in the trance and coming out of it is not evident in the life means because they are always into it. They are one with they are, so you might feel that he is sleeping, eating or something, but he is in tune with Brahman. He is united. So it is not like, okay, now he is there and now he is with Brahman and he is not there. His one flow of thought is he is at ever bliss. So it's not coming in and going out of trance.
Yeah, so that about the self-realized people also so beautifully said everything. Though they live outwardly in this world, they are always absorbed in that Brahman and they have that conscious.
Amazing.
727.
Mm. So I'm the meditation
The
and the object
meditation
of
and object of
meditation.
meditation.
And the goal and the means to reach the goal. I'm the source, and without me, it happen. Very nice speak. Very beautiful. Yeah.
728 also. They've revealed
Mm,
736. So beautifully said. I'm not able
736
to
is nice.
explain it as Eknathji has explained here. But when I was reading, it was like goosebumps and oh, it's really very beautiful, I felt.
yeah. So this 11th skanda in Bhagavad is like it's the most nectarous. It's like complete. And on that, he has brought up so many verses of it. Uh,
And we have that verse from Narayanyam today, Trigunam, that 11th, no, ninth
yeah.
verse. That has come here, all the gunas. And we see God according to our gunas only.
Yes. Yes.
That is also so truly described.
Yes. Good. So tomorrow we get into 14th chapter. Who wants to read tomorrow?
I can read it.
Okay. Thursday, I'm not sure whether we'll have or not. Day after tomorrow, Shri Hariji, would you read?
Uh,
Wednesday?
Actually, we have delegates who came from Korea, so
Okay.
I am not really sure if I'll
You're
have a
not
late
sure.
evening meetings. If there is no
Okay,
meeting,
so if you are there, otherwise I will read Wednesday.
sure.
Okay. Thursday, I'm not sure whether I would reach on time, but I'll let you all know on Thursday morning or Wednesday, that depending.
Okay.
Good, we are entering 14th chapter. Oh,
so
wait,
they have
okay.
31 chapters in this, you said.
Yes, 31 chapters of 11th skanda. So almost halfway mark. But then when we will add the Monday, Tuesday, it will speed up a little bit.
Most probably, I should be able to come back by definitely by 9:45. Just in case I don't. So that's
Yes. So if you are there, you would do the Wednesday reading. If you are
sure.
not there, then I will take it.
Certainly. I'll go back.
Awesome.
I also remembered one verse from 11th chapter of Gita. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Sakheti, they say no. Here it was mentioned that you treat them with different forms like.
Yes. As per their mental texture and put me into the gunas and limit me into that, but I am limitless. He
Correct.
says over here. Okay. So then we'll do the closing prayers.
Yes. Yes.
You are doing the meditation. Rajan
Yes.
clearly said.
Yes, I'm doing it. But I'm 3 days lagging behind. I took
No
that break.
problem. No problem.
That break. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु
Hari Om. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining.
I'm
Let's see
still
you tomorrow.
struggling with day one. I'm still struggling with day one and day two of meditation. I keep doing the
Oh.
same thing until I feel I should move to day three.
No,
Just,
it is you just keep on going ahead and
okay.
it will automatically happen. So
Yes.
keep the flow. Keep the flow. Don't expect anything out of it. First, initially, we are just wanting to sit that time. Then slowly it will start changing. So don't
Okay.
get
So
stuck. Simply go ahead. Go ahead.
okay.
So if you're finished to go ahead with the third. And it's not necessary on the same day you have to do only that one. So if you have done third day in the morning, in the evening you can open for the fourth one also, no problem. And if you want to repeat that same thing, you can do multiple times in the day. But keep moving.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will never feel that's enough. And the growth, see, like first standard or 10th standard exam, when we give, we don't think that so much. Then when we go for the higher classes, then the lower class we already get.
We understand, correct. We should progress. True.
So
True,
it will automatically come. For we feel that we've not, but the growth is in moving forward.
correct.
Go
And
ahead.
it can happen any second,
Yes,
any
it
day, any
comes.
second.
And then probably something reveals from that.
True,
So
Ashok.
don't get, yes,
Definitely.
don't get stuck. Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, perfect.
The one with form was easy to meditate on, Varshajan.
Because
So
we
that-
are
I like the
still
music actually. The mood, the
Ah.
music, everything is so nice actually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And voice, I feel it's so soothing, like it takes me to a different.
That really helps to forget ourselves.
That's why I do it first thing in the morning. I want that
Yeah,
heartless.
I like that Narayaniam one, the one background Narayaniam was playing, so that was
That
very
chapter, 98th chapter went
different
on.
accent.
Different things are
We are
happening. Now,
totally enjoying.
2 more days for this week's meditation to finish. Then again, the topic will change. So we did first week Saguna, second week Nirguna, and third week something else.
And maybe we can follow this, right? The loop. I mean,
Keep on,
we can
yeah,
again start
yeah,
after
we can keep
21st
on
day.
doing this. And then I'll give some days gap so that everybody can come up to this. Few weeks we'll take. Then we have to go for that meditation, which came in this. So the meditation topic started with Eknathi, but Narayaniam has taken. So Eknathi, we have done that chakra meditation.
Correct.
Oh,
So we have to do the chakra meditation, which is
Yeah.
completely different from what we are doing now.
that is purely yoga and
Yes, it's completely different.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for it.
So we'll do this 21 days as because for Narayaniam to finish, we were requiring 3 weeks. And when that Anilash Lakshana verse came, so then that took off. And then this Nirguna Brahma has come. Then next week we'll complete it. Then we'll take a gap. We'll take 2-3 weeks gap, or even if needed 1 month, so that people can finish whatever they. And then we'll do. So that the group will probably remain active. We have to do some meditation with Gita verses because now 6th chapter is happening out over there. Okay, see you all
Thank you.
tomorrow. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Varshaji.
Hari Om, oh, you joined late. You were not there during the this. We finished. You were not there during the reading.
Yeah, I'll listen to
Yes,
the
yes. We
recording.
finished the chapter.
Finished.
We finished the
Right.
chapter. So tomorrow, new chapter. Okay. Hari Om.
See, this thing, no, 98 single, I'm able to do all together. It is little difficult for me.
It will come with practice. You do 3 verses. See, we are all at a different, this no, so no need to compare. You do 3 verses and post. Morning you post 3 verses. Afternoon you post another 3 verses. Night you post 3 verses. If that is difficult, just per day 3 verses. The point is of doing. The point is not doing what others are doing. From yesterday, have I improved today or not? So my competition is with myself. Am I bettering myself or not? Correct. So not to feel anything bad or less important or less this and nothing. Your journey. So you will have to uphold it in the way you have to get successful. So full is difficult. Do 3 verses. If not today, tomorrow you will reach the goal. But not doing, you will not reach the goal. So we'll have to still keep on doing in our capacity. That's important. Okay. Do 3 verses.
Yeah, 65, 67, very well it came out. 67, 68,
But see, when
69.
doing that time, if we remember our first time, that was also difficult. Now we are do like a parrot, we are talking 65 to 69. This will also flow. This is new. We are only 11 days old into this. Give some time for this. Okay, take your time.
I'm
3
taking
weeks
longer
we have.
time.
3 weeks we have. So you take 11 days are over. Another 11, 12 days are there. So, Hari Om, my dear. See you.
Thank you, Mashaji.
Hari Om.